Okay, welcome to Geography Education, and of course, we're going to be exploring Unit 4, which focuses on planning. Now, before we do that, we want to ensure that you are quite reminded about your philosophy of teaching geography. So, each of you would have been given a task to make a note of your own philosophy, and this is very important in your planning because you want to create that space in your classroom where students are following your expectations. So therefore, your philosophies were not something for you to just sit down and write because Mr. Isaacs if you write it. No, it is going to be guiding you in terms of being that effective teacher, especially when it comes down to your planning. So let's jump straight into it. So, what is a unit plan? A unit plan is an outline or a plan of many lessons, and it usually takes a longer time period in terms of its planning. Planning a unit is usually a long process in comparison to a lesson plan. Now, what is a lesson plan? A lesson plan is a daily guide or outline of what students need to learn, how it should be taught, and how the learning will be measured. And of course, these are done on a daily basis. So as student teachers, you are expected to plan on a daily basis, right? Don't watch the unit. It says unit 5. We're doing a comparison with unit and lesson planning, even though unit plan falls in under unit 4, but lesson plan fall under unit 5, right? But don't let that fool you or trick you. So let's look at this table that differentiates between the two. So the unit plan, it outlines a whole unit of study, which includes several topics. But a lesson plan now, it singles out a given topic that you'll be teaching for the day, right? The unit plan caters to planning over a longer period of time. So for example, it can consider months or a term based on the school that's being featured in the unit plan. And then a lesson plan now is done over a short period of time, so it's done daily. Unit plan has a broad outline of planning, while a lesson plan has a specific outline of planning. The unit plan has general overview and pacing, while the lesson plan has detailed steps, activities, and resources. There are flexible changes with your unit plan because it can change whichever topic you want to teach, whichever one you don't want to teach. But for your lesson plan, it can be somehow rigid because it's an outline. But of course, as teachers, you can always go to a plan B. So let's look at the main elements or components of a unit plan. So the first one there, the subject, if you got that correct. The other one, you have to consider the topic or the theme itself. Next, grade level, after which you have to also consider the duration. So how long is it going to be? Is it for a term? Is it for 3 terms? You decide. And you need a rationale as to why are you putting this together? What should be the general outcome of your students? You're going to need your objectives, of course. So your general objectives and your specific objectives for whatever lessons you're going to be exploring. Your content. Now, the content should be summarized. Not anything long, just a summary. Your methodology in terms of what are the learning activities and strategies that you'll use. And of course, your evaluation.